Welcome back. Welcome back to part two. Let's get back into it. I ain't even going to hold us.
What did you read that told you this?
The Gospel of the Holy 12.
The Gospel of the Holy 12.
Another apocrypha text that was kept out of the canonized Bible.
Got it. And that's what you learned from this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, there's a lot of people that, smart people, mathematicians, a lot of skeptics that are out there as well. How many people agree with what you have to say? How many people agree with this?
Well, I got 8 million people following my accounts across all platforms. I don't know.
So I'm not talking about that part. Of course, when you're talking with this level of firmness, there's a lot of that's why I'm curious. I'm curious to know what
Yeah, I would say definitely. I can promise you, all 8 million are not with him. I can promise you that. That's what we always have to remember. Like, so let's say out of that 8 million, I don't know, I would say he could have a good 3.5 or something like that, a 4.2 or something. But that whole 8 just like is with him. They watch him because they agree. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You come up with your beliefs.
Yeah.
But why is it, if that's what you believe in, more people don't believe in that? Why do you think such a small sect?
When you're born, you're given a name, a race, and a religion.
Right.
And you spend the rest of your life defending a false identity. You don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. You were given your name. I was given my name. Who's Billy Carson? I didn't come up with that name. Somebody gave me that name. And then somebody said, get on your knees and pray before you go to bed. Say the Lord's Prayer before you go to bed. And so I got on my knees and I said the Lord's Prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, But then when you trace back that Lord's Prayer, whose prayer is that? That's the prayer of Pt2. Who's Pt2? Ea Enki from the Sumerian tablets. He wrote that prayer in ancient cuneiform, which then made it all the way into the Bible. And you think you're praying to God, you're saying the prayer of Pt2. So we've been brainwashed. We've been programmed.
Again, I swear along this video, the only thing I can really say is if man never tampered with the original version, I don't think most of this would even be a discussion. Because man was so greedy for wealth, fame, godly-like prosperity, and the whole nine, this is why so many people are getting mixed messages. This is why you can take 5 people of the same church, give them a verse, ask them what does it mean one by one separately. I guarantee you every last one of them are going to give you a different interpretation of that one verse. And that is because it has been denied from its original text. But let's keep going.
Because for generations, we keep getting handed down this system where we're given this false creation of who we are, and we believe it wholeheartedly. We'll fight for it to the absolute death. People will die over those things that were given to them, not that they came up with on their own initially or originally. So it's a dangerous thing because we have a lot of people walking around that just took the programming code. And they don't even understand really who they are, what they're all about. That's why so many people don't walk in their passion. So many people don't even know what their passion is because they've been given and told what their passion is going to be. And they have.
Man, listen, I'm not trying to sound like I'm necessarily siding with them, but I must say, for those who are still with and in the church, for those of us who walked away, we didn't walk away from the word. We didn't walk away from wanting to learn. We walked away from those who did not allow us to ask questions. We walked away from those who would look at us like we was crazy because we actually wanted to really learn. And why is it? What's missing here? What does this really mean? Why was that taken out? Why is Enoch not in there? All of these questions. And it's always this kind of like, shh, just don't question nothing. But yet it does say in that very book, seek and ye shall what? Let's keep going.
No clue how to find out who they really truly are or what they would love to be involved in or what their passion truly is. So we have a lot of NPCs walking around, non-players out here just walking around, have no clue, just programs in the matrix. But then you have a few of us that have discovered who we are, that are working on trying to go to inner space instead of outer space, dig deep within ourselves, learn how to walk.